continuous process, but each moment, each and every moment, there has to be a discontinuity. As a physicist, I have to tell them, because there is a delta, and if there is continuous, there is no change. The change comes with a difference. You are aging.
The body is aging. Is there somebody which is not aging, which is carrying you with different bodies?
No. To me, it is not. So why? To me, I am not concerned about that. To me, there is no such thing as death.
So what carries you from one body to another body?
It does not. To me, there is no death. So where is the question of carrying?
But you take another body.
You don't know. I am not telling that. I am telling there is no death. What is the question of going anywhere else?
Bring the knife and stab him.
Yes, there is no death.
So what we think as death, the body doesn't respond to anything. Why don't you think that's death?
It's a different way of functioning. If you cut my head, it will be another way of functioning. Me, as I know myself, will cease to exist when the body completely transformed to another state. I will never witness death. The one who never witnesses death, the death does not exist. If I witness my death, still there is no death for me. Do you get it? You don't get it?
In the sense, I know I'll die one day.
What I'm saying is, to me, the one who is worried about death will never witness death. What I call biological death will occur, and before that, I, as I know myself, will not be there. So I am not witnessing death. You get it? I am not witnessing death. I am finished before the body is really finished.
ভয় মরে গেছে
না ব্রেন ফাংশন এমন কাজ করবে যে আর ওটার কোনো এক্সিস্টেন্স নেই. So then what happens? You hear me out. If this theory is not right, there is opposite, right? That means I will witness my death. If I don't exist before the body is declared by the human as death, if I don't witness, there is no death for me. But in case this theory is wrong, hear me out clearly. In case this theory is wrong, that means I am witnessing my death, right? The one who witnesses death where is death? It's alive. That's why it is witnessing death. It will never die. There is no death. What happens? Don't ask me. I gave you both propositions. In both, there is no death.
Absolutely correct, sir. But in the second theory, presuming it as an X value and what we call the soul,
I am singularly incapable of projecting such event unless it happened to me. It never happened. I could never, ever tried all. I could never even see where I am in this body. Where I was, anywhere else, is like another cock and bull story. I myself right now here, cannot see where I am existing in this body. It is just the way I am talking to you. You think there is a Guha. I don't see. I'm just talking like a machine, responding to your words. I don't see where the hell I am. It seems I'm represented by the entire organism. That's what they are telling. I don't find here. I don't see anywhere this guy exists. It is the response mechanism that makes me and you feel that there is a guy called whatever, Vijay, and there is a guy called Guha. I didn't see. If I don't see me, in me, where? What is the question of where the hell this was before it was born? In which body? Even now I can't find. That kind of cock and bull assumptions, this brain is singularly incapable of accepting. This is my point of view, sir. It is like I am seeing you. If there is a functional reality, it is that. Like that it is functioning in me. Neither I, the person who is talking, with all its power and capacity, will witness anything called death. So basically it doesn't have a death. It's the end of a process. So how can I accept something called soul? Where the hell it is, body? Where it is? Tell me, sir, where it is? You know, people like Aristotle, Plato, they have been breaking their head to find the exit. Where the hell this soul is? Biology is completely befuddled and gave up that questions. Forget it. During my course of breaking my head, there are many fundamental point of view is been created, and it's reshaped and found a functional ground through my interaction with UG. And that took a complete phenomenal, radically transformed views, which I found has the most powerful functional reality as far as I am concerned, where I don't see any human being anything different from the morphology and biologically slightly different than me. Nothing. Their ideas are just the workings of certain information. I don't see caste, creed, color, religion, job, money, nothing. I can't find, because I cannot identify myself with any such things.
But what about this I which wants to be secure?
That's a very biological necessity. If this body cannot produce a sensation which will protect itself, and this set of information which will do that, if you call that I, it is an extreme necessity for that I to give you a helping hand to protect yourself, to keep yourself safe, healthy. Absolutely. That selfishness is the requirement for functioning. If somebody is not that little selfish, that means either he is lying or he doesn't know what is he saying. It's just the way.
You cannot identify myself. Just
Yeah. So
what is
myself
that myself?
means that self that we call is somewhere there. It's just the way. If you call my name, if I respond to you, is it a proof that there is a self in me? I don't think so. I can give my the name of my dog Tommy. If I call it, will come. You think he has soul, he has self. It's just the way we process the information, and specific information that gets repeatedly used because it is necessary for us to function. As I told you, it's so important. You know why? I became the narcissist because they want me to be a narcissist. They means the society. They want me to take my picture all the time with me. My picture. If I don't take it, they will not allow me anywhere. identity.
So you want to say we are zero?
I'm not saying I'm zero, we are a functional entity. There is no entity as such. The way we function, it looks like there is an entity inside. But for the sake of functioning saintly and intelligently in this society, we accept certain common mode of expression and nomenclature. You know, my mother, if she stands there and call a name, our 5 brothers would know whom she is calling, you know. So she specifically like, Tui Pradeep, Tui Partho, like that, you know. So anything other than that sound and its recognition in my head, I don't find anything else. And that recognition, it's a biological thing. The more you do something, you get clarity on that thing. You know? It's the more you do it, so the more what you are thinking every time, the whole thinking reward mechanism made you one single name most important to yourself, thyself.
Please repeat.
Thyself.
Single most important, valuable, one word, moi. Necessary. Eh? If I can take care of myself, who do you think will? Nobody understands you, I'm sorry. Nobody is really that concerned about yourself. Your biology, your entire system's functioning, the way it digests food, the way it processes the information, is the most intimately benefactor this organism for yourself. It's not selfish. This misunderstanding of selfishness causing you're wanted to be selfless, where the selfishness is eminently important, creates a neurotic individual. That's not selfishness. If you are healthy in your family, you are doing a great job to others. If you take care of yourself properly, then only you are in a position to help others. So even if you are in the plane, first they will tell, if there is an oxygen shortage, you put your mask first, so that you protect yourself first, only then you are valuable to others. You can help even your child. You first put yourself, then put your child. Because your brain, suddenly with lack of oxygen, will not know what is good, what is bad. If you have oxygen, you are protected. Is it selfish? It's a biological necessity. A healthy tree creates a symbiosis. It gives shelter to many life forms and creates an environment. The biology works the other way. If your thoughts, actions, and your behavior are according to your neurobiological makeup, you can not just help yourself and maintain a good life, you can be helpful to many. Guarantee. You don't have to even give charity. It comes automatically. If somebody is needy, somebody is helped, automatically it happens. That's the way the whole biological organism works. I'm not suggesting anything to anybody. This is my point of view. You can have your point of view and exercise the point of view. You will find a functional reality and see if that works in your system. This is how I found this is how I find that, and out of acting, I found this is the functional reality is most akin to my actions. There is nothing else is there. We are all Christian, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and 1962 for Christian calendar. The whole world. Those guys, you know.
Gregorian calendar.
So that's the function. Whether really to the earth and its movement, those things, they have no meaning, man. What is east, west? What is Sunday, Monday, Friday, Saturday for the sun and the moon? Holy shit, nothing exists. But
The humans have created.
exactly.
We have
Exactly,
created.
exactly. So, because we have created, and we created a society which is created by the same instrument which created all these things, existence of time, Monday, Tuesday, past, present, and future. So, we have no choice but to abide by this functional reality to function sanely and intelligently in the human society. What else can you do? You can deny inside you. You can see the fallacy of it. I don't find any great hand of mystical power of God by the green light, red light when I am driving, you know. But I maintain it like a God's rule. Either police will give you ticket or you will hit somebody else.
Or you cross the red light, you will see God.
So, to me, your karma theory is nothing but red light, green light. To me. But I don't want to disrespect your ideas and feelings. To me, to you, it can be the great mystery of human society that resolved the fundamental existence of the human behavior, karma theory. It's okay. I couldn't find anything.
Like that. You can take it that way.
So, it is to make a society function better. They created an assumption like red light, green light, and make you believe so that you function better, not the belief. Do you get it?
Correct.
So to me, it's not reality.
Yeah.
But one thing is there. This is the crux of the human functioning. The way the brain resolves any conflict, just the way you don't like pressure of like pain, stomach pain, or anything you are under bad environment where you're very suffocation, like bad air, very polluted air, or you go to the higher altitude of a mountain where you have lack of oxygen, you don't have access. All these things, this body, physiological system, it doesn't want it. It wants you to come to a place where you will feel comfortable and healthy. That is the drive within it. So the same thing is very phenomenally but fundamentally working in the neurobiological circuitry of understanding, accepting, rejecting the informations. The information that creates a tremendous conflict. Like somebody is saying, if I can't give this much of money, they will not operate my mother and she is going to die. Okay? I'm just giving some example. The pressure that is creating in me is going to be churned by my head to a proposal that I have to do something to get some money because it's very important in my mother's life. Okay? So in doing this, what it does is there is a belief structure creates. Okay? Because there are many problems that is impossible. You know, I am down in the dumpster in the social structure and am so oppressed that I can't even think of my ends meet properly. And we live in a society where this is plenty. This kind of existence of a human brain is innumerable people are living in this way. For such brain also has the capacity to think. And thinking is it's creating a proposal. By creating a hopeful future, by magical blessings of God, or somebody told do this, magically your problems will be all alleviated.
And it works.
No, it doesn't work. Listen, it makes you come to a relaxed state. Your body has made this a very clever proposition to give you a respite. And in this respite, the body functions slightly better. So, what happened is, suppose you are not well, okay, and you need medication, okay, and your body means physiological organism, is sending all the armies from within to make you healthy, okay. And if you are conflicted, if you are under pressure, if you are under tension, this body is deprived of lot of oxygen from the brain and its communication with different organs, including.
But we have distorted, no?
No, listen. Let me finish the whole thing. So, if you are under that kind of constraint, your body is weak. Now, if somebody comes and tells, take this pill, it's a sugar pill, you will be all right. So, the moment you took the sugar pill, this enormous hope and trust that descended in your body, and immediately it released whatever was there and necessary, like lack of oxygen, the conflict, the constraint is gone. So the body got a chance to fight back and keep itself healthy. Medicine that you took is just a sugar pill.
This is the placebo medicine.
So
Placebo
what
works,
I'm
no?
saying is the existence of such workings of the human brain is very responsible for creating and maintaining.
Destroying also.
No, maintaining.
Nocebo also works.
Placebo works. What I'm saying is that often there are disease, malaria is not going to work for placebo. You have to take malaria medicine. Placebo is not going to work. Okay, so, but the fact that it works, it gives you a mental reward. That your anxiety, you are so anxious that you couldn't sleep. Somebody came and told, my son, God will fix everything. Don't worry. Everything will be hunky-dory. With great gravity, touched your head and said these things. You sleep. It's a reward for the system. क्या होगा किसको पता नहीं. But you slept.
Yeah.
You felt
Easy.
So, this existence of such functional behavior in the human system not only created a super being but kept it alive. This is as far as I am concerned. That does not mean that I understand every mysterious aspects of human. I don't. I barely understand it. So, because of such things, I leave it alone. I don't think about it. I have no intention of anything. Just go back. Let it do its job and let it work in its own way.
But we accept
Who the
it as
hell am I?
mysterious.
I do not disagree that there are so much of mystery that is involved in human functioning that I can safely say I really do not understand the workings of the human system. I do not know. That does not mean that I accept every Tom, Dick, Harry's, every proposition that is dishing out to me. This human system is real mysterious. There is so much layers of its functionings are there. To me, it can do all such things only if the curious, it's like the child is just playing with a very finely tuning complex machinery. He is going to fuck it up. Period, full period. इधर से खुल देगा और कभी नहीं जोड़ पाएगा. I only know that little, but how it is doing that, I have evidence of many such things, but I have no clue. Since I do not have clue, neither can I use it, nor can I give it or get it from anybody or anywhere. I am not denying its existence. You can also, but it will be something that if you are honest, you cannot create a system out of it, because you really are not in a position to decipher such mysteries. It will be a very intentional talking to get some popularity, to some benefit out of pretending that you have a hand in delivering such mystery. You and I, to that mystery, all same. Absolutely, what I don't know, and if you do not know, we are in this exact same boat. Only thing is, I know that I don't know, but you don't believe such things. You take a lot of propositions as a solid reality. And that somehow somebody released me from such burden. Not somebody, something happened. I think somebody helped me, but I really do not know. Somebody gave me something, I'm a student, is a fantastic teacher. I learned very good music. That doesn't mean that that teacher taught everybody and made them all good music expert. So basically, there is no theory, no? If it were, I can all make good engineers, but I can't make Monet or Picasso, or neither they could. One or Van Gogh. I'm not telling, what I'm telling is there are something, this mysterious things of, it is not possible to convey such thing to others so that they can use it, because every honest person, I had a discussion with a guy who was a very big artist. His shows will be there, photographer. So at the end, I told him, tell me one thing honestly. Yes, you know a lot about art. Do you know what is responsible for your this talent? He completely shut up. I said, don't assume and use somebody else's theory. Tell me, close your eyes, find out, do you really know? If you really don't know, you cannot be proud of such a thing. Accept it as a gift and just use it. Don't tell I am great. In that way, it's not by you, man. You are just a representative of a social conflict where in particular brain certain things found a solution, it has an exhibition. That's it. We're all part of life.
It may be an accident also.
Absolutely. Accident means something that cannot be predicted. Otherwise you don't call it accident. It is accident in that way. So in that way, same boat with everybody. I don't feel I'm any different from anybody. But we all are unique. Like my genetic lineage and your genetic lineage. I know that they are different. But this uniqueness and that uniqueness everybody has a place in this scheme of things in nature. There is no special.